大家好，歡迎收聽 Play HK 阿俊，繼續 Element 2。上集我哋就去到療養院揾 Saga 嘅親人啦，阿托爾同埋奧丁咧，佢兩個都好似有啲事啊，特別托爾就唔見咗，去咗健康中心。而家我哋就要入去健康中心度揾佢啦。地圖攞咗。
Dark, empty. Be ready, Saga.
仲要話俾我知準備好添，咁一定係有啲古怪噶啦，唔俾開喎呢度。藥箱，點解藥箱裏面會有子彈嘅喂？咁嘈嘅
？Hello？Tor? It's Saga Anderson.
呢度點睇都覺得佢係唔正常噶啦，係嘛？我有冇去執漏咧？入嚟嘅位置睇下先，呢度鎖住咗。我哋應該要入去對面警衛室㗎喎，但係佢咧又係鎖住。咦？原稿嚟嘅唔通？真係托爾遭到下咒。
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song, a gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken, but the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop at this time. Tor had called someone. Someone who could help. The name escaped him. Drowned beneath dark water.
好似冇乜幫助，因為其實我哋都係要揾阿托爾出嚟嘅。點解會自己跌落嚟嘅？有光喎呢度。
He's hurt pretty bad, but he tore off his bandages.
繃帶。
Why?
原來個放大鏡喺呢個位。
Tor was here.
醫生，我同羅斯發現安德森先生喺電話隔離嘅地板上面被打暈，手部有燒傷，頭部有割傷，失去知覺，只好帶佢嚟呢度。佢成周都怪怪地，要好好照顧。佢係 VIP 嚟嘅。咁點解佢而家又唔見咗呢？再睇睇先，呢間房都冇嘢噶啦，我哋應該要咁樣出嚟。呢邊呢
Must be locked from the other side.
喺另一邊鎖咗，咁即係淨係可以行呢邊嘅啫。咦？做乜事咁窒？喂
Tor, wait! It's me! Oh, come on!
An electric lock. Looks like it's controlled remotely.
Remote control 搞錯啊？點解會咁㗎？頭先入嚟呢度 都係咁嘅樣個。呢邊就出返嚟，而家我哋就喺呢個復健科，咁唔使審，我哋都係要行呢邊。不過我想睇埋後邊先喎。有鞋盒。有一 safe， 呢度冇嘢攞嘅。不過唔係，有鞋盒，我想擺咗啲嘢先，因為我身上面啲嘢太枯啦，實在係。咁樣啦，留翻少少位。咁我哋咧應該要嚟呢邊。呢邊終於開到啦！之前好似係呢個位鎖住㗎嘛，冇錯。呢度封住咗，未行得。咦？我聽到隔離好似有啲聲。又有藥同彈藥，啲彈藥我哋真係多得有啲過分咁喎，而家落雨添出邊，廁所冇特別嘢嘅。Perfect.
This door needs a knob.
吓？邊個咁大整蠱啊
A security computer.
又有藥包，哇，多得咁緊要
Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times.
弗拉迪米爾布隆，我哋最神聖嘅組織已經接納你，成為擁有尊榮身份嘅一員。你將加入我哋崇高嘅志業，並得以知曉組織極力守護嘅秘密。按照傳統，儀式會喺下次新月隔日舉行啊。
The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
佢兩條友竟然係領袖，定係只不過係代寫呢封嘢㗎咋？新月喎，會唔會就係5月19？呢度呢6月17，就呢個呢8月16，應該逢係新月都係指示嚟嘅。咦？呢度有問號。仲有呢度
Day, then month. He uses European formatting.
用歐洲日期啊！太好啦，入教信寄嚟咗，我終於成為教徒啦！終於可以要告別無聊嘅生活，等唔切化身全新嘅弗拉迪，過上精彩人生。我要買伏特加同埋飛魚慶祝一下，呢個月一切都會改變嘅。我要處理掉碉堡嗰隻死浣熊，超臭，搞到我嘅宿醉更加厲害啦！睇睇啲線索先，我哋要開呢個健康中心。
Odin said Tor needs help. But what? Is he turning into a taken?
有推理可用。咁我將我哋有嘅嘢擺晒上嚟先啦。佢係從呢個自助餐廳嘅門離開嘅。 擺嚟呢度。咁隻門咧就係上鎖咗，到推理個密碼係8月份嘅新月，圈起嚟，日曆嗰度係有圈起嚟嘅。咦，佢寫咩啊？日期成日都會攞嚟當係密碼，線索可能就喺度啦。新月隔日。
I have what I need to figure out the password.
個門有電子鎖擺呢度。
The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
表格上話托爾嘅行為越嚟越暴力，擺呢度。燈帶有血跡，個床位係吉嘅。
Think Saga.
咦？擺呢度。
Tor left the wellness center.
跟住就係呢一個，咁應該擺呢度啦，啱啦。仲有啲咩案件可以整咧？
Tor is being targeted. He needs help.
神樹邪教，擺嚟呢個位嘅。仲有呢封信，應該係擺呢度，又多咗個人啦。暫時已知嘅邪教教徒一共有6個人。好，睇翻先。8月喺呢度，新月隔日即係17號啦。23年8月17，咁就170823 ，good 搞掂。
And the doors are open.
開晒佢，仲有媒體嘅可以逐樣睇下。關於你嘅步槍嘅謎語，我係一個格格不入嘅小門把，但係解開呢啲線索，你就可以揾到嗰個通向你私密空間嘅路。我喺接待處與你相遇，喺光明透亮嘅籠裏，在美麗盛開花朵附近。跟住呢，你點解將我私人房間嘅門把攞走？我受夠老人家嘅惡作劇啦，還返嚟。我聽日要攞步槍去獵馴鹿嘅，如果唔係就換你做獵物啦。跟住係 VIP 招募啊，托爾同奧丁係理想嘅候選人。睇你隔離冇門把嘅房，就有支槍喺裏面，我要睇下點樣可以攞
There's
到。
Tor, and he's out of his mind.
仲有片睇嘅喎，
Need to get to him.
睇晒先。佢真係癲咗咁樣咯，攞住個錘周圍去打嘢，你睇下。有冇咩古怪嘢出現呢？好，睇晒。警衛室隔離呢度封住，咦？咪住呢個位，但係冇鎖又開唔到喎。佢話喺接待處喎，應該呢度。你開咗啦，開咗啦呢度。兜個圈望下有冇嘢攞先嚇。有電芯，揾到個門把啦，終於。有啲咩唔見咗？有隻狗唔見咗。咁跟住咧就可以嚟呢度，放個門把入去。又有張紙，原稿嚟嘅，睇埋先。邪教攻佔山莊啊！
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
都係一啲已經發生咗嘅嘢，其實指引唔到我哋嘅喎。又有個碌頭。
They're all so soft and sad.
冇位擺。我都明點解會冇位嘅。咁嘅話，成一粒都冇位，邊度可以擺低啲嘢啊？哇！休息室好遠喎，喂！哇！終於得一輪，終於夠位擺呢支槍，但係佢勁多位咯。快取難擺呢度啦。咁我完全冇位噶咯，有冇機會可以攞多個袋啊？好，咁跟住落嚟咧，我哋應該就要去餐廳嗰度。餐廳其實可以行呢邊。係咪呢度咧？啱啦，啱啦，呢度。咁同埋有間房之前好似鎖住咗噶嘛？呢間，哇，咁亂嘅喂！又係原稿。
Gale Barrows stared at his chest X-ray. It was in his left lung. It felt like a black hole, an opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed. So hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger. It felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good. Gale was dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it, into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape its gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it. In blood.
喂，咁樣睇其實咧，中咗招嘅人會慢慢被呢個黑暗去洗腦影響到佢啊。蓋爾巴羅斯失智症急速惡化，導致暴力行為，要盡可能加以驅促，直到揾到藥物消除佢嘅攻擊性為止啊！又有子彈，咁呢度應該就執晒。OK。同埋頭先休息室嗰度應該仲有個箱嘅，喺邊呢？啊，呢度敷咗，交換翻個藥包，搞掂。
Shit！
哇，咩嚟㗎？ 3槍搞掂。喂，唔係喎。迴避。擋住咯咩啊
？What was on the card?
射多次俾你。哇！佢好奇怪喎，好似喺水度咁噶頭先。誒，仲可以執多支箭，上翻彈先。哇！呢支槍上彈超慢，開槍都慢。
Need to catch up with Tor.
有聲嘅嗰邊。
This must have been Tor's.
佢個錘得，再睇睇地圖，睇下有冇嘢攞漏。重要地點嚟嘅喎呢度，有咩咁重要咧？點啊？呢度咧？咦，咪住！係嚟咗呢邊噶啦，廚房攞晒，去咗嗰度，出咗去，信號棒。
You come out of here this minute! That water is bad for you! Tor, wait!
你點解要行落去啊
Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you! This kind of behavior is not okay! Let him go! Tor! Damn.
做咩啊？佢唔見咗啊？睇住佢消失啊？唔係啩？佢去咗交界啊！我一陣再去個療養中心嘅入口先，因為嗰度仲有啲嘢未開，有個箱漏咗。喂，阿退爾佢點啊？
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
點解佢要講大話？又要通靈啦！
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
咁樣呃佢都得，啊都唔係呃佢嘅，呢個真嘅。
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
我哋應該可以出去問佢嘢㗎啦。
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gail in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you.
Huh?
Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
好詭異喎你，佢真係笑得好恐怖咯。
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him.
哇！佢唔笑嘅時候
The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
佢唔笑嗰時都仲好啲，佢笑嗰時幾恐怖啊個樣。
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
我哋係咪要去嗰部唱機嘅位置啊？好，到側寫。
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible.
我哋要去博物館，
Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
冇錯，去博物館揾張唱片出嚟。跟住咧就喺呢一度播。博物館喺邊個位呢？咦，我哋就要上最頂嘅位置，同呢個阿提傾偈啊！仲有就係休息室外面都有人可以傾偈嘅喎。咦？點解部電視係晒雪花嘅？喂！呢度。
Emergency
咁多人
muster
嘅
point.
點解你哋會喺度集合嘅？我哋逐樣嘢傾下先。
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
喂，會唔會係因為古仔嘅關係先至出現咗呢間屋啊？同埋有其他人失蹤？
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
雖然話冇咖啡因啫，你都唔好夜媽媽飲啊！再問下嘢。
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman MacDonald what to do.
其實佢為你好啫，你嫌人長氣。
Mandy May, are you all right?
佢喎成手血嘅喂。
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
原本係咪咁㗎？誒，仲有嘢講㗎喎。
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime, me and my listeners.
嚇！原來嗰時佢真係廣播緊㗎，睇唔出喎。我見個芒係熄咗嘅關係咧，我以為係壞嘅添。嗱，呢度有光，安全嘅。
It sure is a beautiful.
再睇下我哋係咪真係傾晒偈先？咦，咪住先，點解呢度仲有新對話嘅喂？
Is the designate.
我哋可以問下阿托爾喺邊度？
What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that, too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness. Well, after Alan.
Cindy 究竟係咩人啊？
But I guess it finally got her.
佢應該係幫到我哋，我覺得。我哋再繼續問落去。
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper, books. Once he even wrote to me with a cloud.
哇！
If it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe, good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, lots of stuff. I've been finding some pages of writing lately too, so he must be working on a new book. Exciting.
我覺得係隻暗影同佢講嘅咯。喂，其實咧你要撤離呢度啊。
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months.
咁你咧
I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
同埋我揾緊啲 lunch box 你有冇啊？
You're the one leaving those Alex Casey lunchboxes around, aren't you?
Guilty. They were the only Alan-related containers I could find online. He told me to destroy the Taken around town, and I needed some way to stash my gear. I even recruited Mandy May to make knitwork decorations to mark the sites. The stashes are for you, too. You being the hero and all.
Thanks. I already have been.
我原來啲 lunch box 係 Alan 嗌佢準備㗎，就係透過小説。好，最後一樣嘢啊。
Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it. All you need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence. Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
其實你係咪應該要早啲出嚟同我哋講咧呢樣嘢？好，應該我哋見到嘅都講晒啦，冇啲傾偈嘅符號，入翻去。 我哋應該仲要上3樓添嘅，照計。博物館呢邊好似入嚟見過嘅喎，係啲重要地點嚟。呢度睇過啦，呢度都睇過。上去。呢邊，你點啊？吓？冇嘢㗎，原來。紀念品陳列室會唔會就係呢度啊？同埋應該有間房鎖住嘅。地下有嘢，做咩啫
Anger's remorse. This is the one.
就係呢一張啊
But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
呢度呢，髒亂不堪嘅旅館房間同遭到破壞嘅泳池，群眾為亞薩神域嘅古老眾神諸神黃昏巡迴演唱而瘋狂啊！哇，咁佢哋都幾勁㗎喎，啲 fans 仲攞出呢個 lace 內衣、黑玫瑰，甚至啤酒。咁我就唔逐樣睇啦，因為真係好長啊！大家有興趣就撳停嚟睇啦。下面呢份呢，就係搖滾樂係靈魂嘅古老語言，亞薩神域嘅古老眾神主唱妙言道啊！咁呢一個呢，就係訪問節錄定係佢哋表演嘅時候講過嘅嘢呢？好，有興趣撳停睇，最後呢一份就係亞薩神域嘅古老眾神團員離世。咁離世嘅呢，就係被稱為半子包白嘅佢啊，佢係因為嚴重疾病併發症離世嘅。被問到失去自由嘅傷痛嗰時，托爾就話啦：暈開，包德而家去咗阿爾哈拉，佢就好似英雄一樣勇敢咁對抗癌症嘅。佢個人太好啦，呢個世界唔配擁有佢。仲有支酒擺隔離添嘅喎，側寫呢度又多咗啲嘢。哦，新世啊，就係突然間消失嗰個阿婆啊。
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor.
竟然係咁樣
Where is Anger's remorse now?
Kitty is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her.
問題係點樣揾到佢啊嘛
Anger's remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks care home.
The Anger's remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
黐線，你話唔係通靈我都唔信。
Cynthia took the record and I brought it back.
唔係，仲有啲嘢睇嘅。
Anga's remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anga's remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
好。我又聽到有啲聲喎。咁而家我哋應該係要上3樓。3樓呢度上去。可以同佢傾偈嘅。
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
係咪啲乜語帶相關嘅嘢嚟㗎？佢講嘅。
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
咦？哇，正啊！佢呢度有嘢可以攞，一陣再翻嚟攞埋個繃帶嚇。鎖住咗。呢度之前入過嚟㗎啦。開門先。咦？應該係原稿嚟㗎啦，係嘛？望望有冇其他嘢先。真係。
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
個承包商咁衰格嘅，攞錢就走，仲要搞到呢度漏水。喂，有啲唔妥喎。
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this.
咁點啊？
You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
地下室點去啊？我仲以為好快就已經解決到啦，結果都係要去地下室。咦？點解又有張嘢嘅喂？
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience. more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
哦，所以佢嘅情況先咁差，直瞓喺床上面。地下室應該喺呢一邊去。嗱，我覺得咧應該去到地下室就會有啲突發嘢發生㗎啦。今集暫時就玩到嚟呢度，下集攞埋唱片就要進入交界㗎啦。咁我哋下集再見，多謝各位收睇 ，thank you，拜拜。